Alrighty guys, so we are back down in the basement looking at the spot where I usually have an opener set up, and as you can see we don't. So as you guys know, the last opener I had set up here was the LiftMaster 8587WL, and I'm sure you guys remember the whole ordeal I've been going through with that. I got sent 2 travel modules and 2 logic boards, the other one is over there, to try to get that thing fixed. And I made a video recently saying that it was fixed, and then the next video I posted was of the opener having the exact same issue with a brand new board and a brand new travel module. So I got to hit up their customer support again, which is my favorite thing to do, and just to see what they could do about it. And well, they sent me a new opener. This is a brand new, in the box, LiftMaster model 85870. So yeah, so got a whole brand new opener. Has not been opened yet, but I already just took the staples out ahead of time. So this has never been opened before. So this video, I'm just going to unbox this unit. I'll get it set up and programmed, and then I'll run it for you, let you hear it, and give you my first thoughts on it. It will be nice having an 8587 that works like it's supposed to, that actually connects to Wi-Fi, it doesn't have force issues, and the motor actually is quiet in it. So, you know, as much as I say how I don't like Chamberlain LiftMaster, they are good at honoring their warranties, and I do like how they actually, instead of just saying, well, it must be a bad opener and sending you a whole new one right away, that they do actually try to fix the problem it's having and send you replacement parts. But anyway, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get started. We'll unbox this thing. And by the way, I might have just said this, but I'm gonna make a video explaining why I really don't like Chamberlain LiftMaster right now. That's something I've been needing to do for a while, but this is one of their openers that I still like. So I'm gonna get you set up, and then we'll get to unboxing this. Alright, so as usual, hopefully I don't knock over my phone, and hopefully you can see good enough, because I really don't have, never really had a whole lot of room down here to make decent unboxing videos, but hopefully I don't knock this over. We're just going to get into this. So, like I said, I already pulled out the staples. I am going to save this box. You guys know me, I like to save my boxes. So, get the whole thing out of here. Alright. So, why don't we start with, well, here we go. Here's the manual. This is for all of the non-DC openers. Well, I guess except for this, for all the, what's the right way to put this? It's for all the openers that haven't really changed. They've got the same case designs, just different logos on the case, but that's the manual for it. And why don't we start off with what we got back here. So, we've got the header bracket here, not powder coated, but they haven't powder coated these for a few years. Same deal with the door bracket. This one has not changed. This is the hardware bag. It's got grease, release rope, and all of your nuts and bolts. They don't include staples in these anymore. I don't think the LiftMasters have come with staples for a while, but they've even stopped including them with the Chamberlains. This one didn't come with any staples, and I don't even think the C2212s that I did for my aunt came with them either. We have these here are extension brackets for the safety sensors. The 8587s come with these because obviously it's a heavy-duty opener. It's designed for bigger doors, and basically, you know, maybe the door's got a, well, obviously the sensors are designed to clip onto a 2-inch track, and maybe the door's got a 3-inch track, which obviously the brackets won't fit over that. But sometimes the door's going to have, it's called a continuous jam angle, instead of some pretty big, heavy doors will have them. Instead of having, on a normal door, you'll have 2 or 3 jam brackets that mount in a few points along the track to hold it to the wall. But some bigger doors, like full view doors or maybe custom wood doors, will have just a whole long piece of angle that legs into the jam, which you can't fit a sensor bracket over that. So that's what these are for. They're just made to screw into the wall. You've got your warning labels. Let me see here. This is your curved arm. Well, let's see if I zoom in, it'll show up a little better. This is me holding the arm. Well, yeah, you can see this curved arm is bent. That's interesting. This arm does feel a little, I don't know, it might be a little bit thicker than they've been making them, but it's bent and scratched up, and that's interesting. This bracket here is called the chassis support bracket. The 3/4 machines come with this. It's just obviously it's made for big, heavy doors, and this just kind of reinforces the chassis and just kind of makes it a little more rigid, I guess. So it bolts into like these spots here where the angle iron would bolt onto. There's little bolts that'll screw into here. These 2 slots, there's holes in the rail. If you put an I-beam on it, there's holes in the rail that goes into here. And then on the back, you've got a little hole, which is what's... Oh, let me show it to you on this opener here. That's what this little part is for. And they used to powder coat those. Well, actually, my 2595 has one on it, and you can see that one's not powder coated. But they did powder coat them at one point. Obviously, they don't anymore. All right, let's see what else we got here. There's the chain spreader. That hasn't changed, and well, hasn't changed ever since they came out with the 3/4 machines. And oh, these are new. So we have their new sensor brackets now. So you can see instead of having 2 clips, they just have 1 clip. Looks kind of funny that way, but they're designed to just pop out, I guess, and so that's kind of interesting. These are designed to, I guess, pop out so you can mount it to the wall easier or directly to the track, or I'm not really sure, but that's interesting. Haven't seen these before. Alright, and now we got the actual motor unit. Let's get this cardboard out of the way here. So, zoom out again. So this one obviously has the gray case. I am disappointed that they went away with the red case. I did really like that, but whatever. So, on the top of the machine, so obviously the chassis is not powder coated anymore, and they haven't done that for a few years. This one still does have the dual sprocket on the top. You've got the larger 8-tooth sprocket on the bottom and the smaller 6-tooth sprocket on the top. This one does have, it's got the 1 bolt here and then the little stud here for attaching the rail. Oh, let me move this a little bit. Take a look at the bottom of the opener here. You can see that we do have the new style light cover design. I don't think these new light covers look bad. I do prefer the older style ones, but I don't think the new ones look bad at all. I think these do still look good. So, all right, well, let's pop open these light covers here. Let's see what we got. So, here's the remote, 893 Max, obviously an MC. These have not changed at all. And you've got your safety sensors. These haven't changed either. I do like these new sensors. They did do good with these. And let's see. Let's get this cardboard out of here, and we can see model number 85870MC, obviously, made January 9th, 2024. It's only a month old, and obviously still 3/4 horsepower. So that's all we got on that side. And the other light cover here, got the Smart Panel 880 LM, and they have changed these to now have, hold on, feel it close, you can see that side has a button, this side does not. Same thing with the light button. So there's only one button on the board. That's just them trying to cheap out in every possible way they can, which it might not seem like a big deal, but if you think about it, the Smart Panel for my B970, which that one still has 2 buttons, one side doesn't work, but since the other side works, the button is still usable. On this one, if this button ever stops working, you're screwed. Chances are it's going to be out of warranty and you'll have to buy a new wall button, and Smart Panels are not cheap. And that was made January 2024. Obviously, it comes with a roll of wire, and you can see the programming buttons on the side have not changed. This one is still a step saver unit, and then this one is still lock capable. They took that away on most of their openers except for this one and the 87802, I think it's called. And then the terminals here are the same. So, yeah. So that's the unboxing. So like I said, I do really wish they kept the red case on these, because honestly the red case openers from LiftMaster, like the 8550s, were really the best looking ones. But so far, I mean, other than the bent arm, that's a little, I know it doesn't really show up that well on camera. There you go, that's actually a pretty good angle. You can see how it's bent like that. Other than that, I mean, that bent arm's a little concerning, but I mean, everything else looks nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing set up and programmed, and then I'll run it for you, let you hear it, and tell you what I think of it. Alright, well, here it is, the 85870, all set up. Sorry for that noise, by the way, that's the furnace. But yeah, so here it is. So I already got everything programmed on it, and it's nice and quiet, much quieter than my other 8587s are. One interesting thing, when I was setting the limits on this, when I went to set the up limit, the lock never retracted. So I guess when you go to set limits on one of these openers, undo the lock manually first. So here's the Smart Panel. So this has not changed, the menus haven't changed. Show you, there you go. Got one cycle on it from when I set the force. And I do have it obviously paired to my 827 LM. So yeah, but like I said, this, you done? Thanks. So like I said, I do still like this opener from LiftMaster. The case is a little bit scratched up, but the light covers are a little dirty, but that's just from the packing material. So I guess we'll go ahead and run this opener, and we'll show you how it sounds. So nice and quiet, like I said, works pretty well. Let's run that back down, and yeah. Oh, by the way, here's all the remotes I got programmed. This is the original remote. This is my main remote, this remote for this Chamberlain, and then this remote controls lights. So let's run this down with the 880. Yeah, so there you go. That is a brand new LiftMaster 85870. So, like I said, do like this one still. If you've got a heavy door, this would be a good choice. So, and there's all of the other goodies that came with it. In the box, like I said, I am going to save that box. So, yeah, there you have it. That is the LiftMaster 85870, 85870, whatever you call it. By the way, I think it would be look a little better if they took off the Powered by My Cue and it just said LiftMaster on the case, but at that point, that's just kind of me nitpicking, just preference. But, yeah, so there you have it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. I think might switch out this Phantom here soon. I do like this thing, but I've had it up for a while, and I kind of want something different up, so we'll see. Don't know what I want to put up yet, but there you go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.